We're a few blocks west of the Inner Harbor at Oriole Park here in Baltimore. It's the home opener of this new season between the Chicago Cubs and the Baltimore Orioles. It'll be fun watching these two go at it. It's next on the show. This one's flared out toward left. Gentry coming on. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's one away.
Right fielder.
Here's Jason Hayward now.
Jason Hayward.
Into the windup and the pitch. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball one. And we could be in for a cold one tonight. 52 degrees at game time, but should see the 40s before we're through. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now. 2-0. There's a fastball right over the inside corner.
2-0, 1 strike.
Now there's a swing by Hayward as he mashes this ball out to deep right field. Way out of here as it bangs off the gate. Coming to the plate now, Chris Bryant, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Bryant.
Fouled straight back. One out, nobody on. And this is chopped foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. And the slider gets him swinging, 2 gone. Anthony Rizzo stands in now.
Batting fourth. First baseman
infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Rizzo.
Ripped toward the gap in right. Rizzo will head for second. And now Jones fires it in off the wall. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. Stepping up to the plate, Jonathan Katnick.
Designated hitter, Jonathan Katnick.
And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Pitch is way outside, and that's straight to the backstop. The throw will go to third, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. High pop-up. Davis is there for it. And that ends the inning. Here's Craig Gentry. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Orioles, left fielder, Craig Gentry.
Cut fastball inside, ball 1. Lester ready, the 1-0. In tight, awfully tight. 2-0 now.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those 2 pitches weren't even close. Ball's behind in the count, 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
On deck, the dangerous Adam Jones. Hit back up the middle. Baez has it. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. Now the first pitch here from Lester. Little dribbler down the line. That's a foul ball. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Softly hit out to short, and that'll be the second out. Here's Mark Trumbo now. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1.
Well, that's a true indicator. He's looking for a fastball in. He wanted to spin the wind right there and knock one as far as he could. He got the off-speed pitch inside, and he pulled off of it.
Base hit, and that's their first of the new campaign. So striding in, Manny Machado. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Machado now on 0-1. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. 2 out with the man at first. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Grounded to short. Baez fields it cleanly. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Here's Ben Zobrist now. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
Second baseman.
Into the windup and the pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Check swing. No swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Jones is under it. And that's the first out of the inning. Here's Javier Baez.
Shortstop. Javier.
Here comes the first pitch. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a called strike anyway. The windup and the 0-1. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2.
Well, no surprise on that one. That's the classic slider down the way, trying to get him to chase on that 0-2 pitch.
And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
Batting 8.
So coming to the plate, Kyle Schwarber. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. Second inning here as the Cubs lead this one early 1-0. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Well, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Called strike 2. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Here's another 2-2. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string. Digging in now, Chris Davis. A matchup with John Lester now to lead off the inning.
First baseman, Chris Davis.
Line to shortstop, and there's 1 away. Here's Jonathan Scope now.
Second baseman.
First delivery to him on the way. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Now the pitch. And he misses 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Hit down the third base line. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Here's the pitch on 2-2. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Hey, that pitch was way down on 2-2, but give the hitter some credit there. Sometimes with 2 strikes, you're more apt to expand the strike zone, but he didn't and held off on that one that wasn't even close.
Throw on to first, 2 gone. Now at the plate, Chris Johnson will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Hit on the ground out to short. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Here's the shortstop now, J.J. Hardy. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Now a ball lined to the left side. A runner on first with 2 away. And he takes a cold strike up and out over the plate. 0-2.
Well, now's when he gets nasty. He's 0-2, and you know.
And we'll have to leave it there. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third.
Wilson Contreras.
And that's in there for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Jones is under it. He's got it 1 away. In now is John Jay. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Bases are empty, one man out. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. 2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Now a check swing, but he does manage to hold up in time. Ball 3.
Hey, you can't let that bother him right there. This might be a good time for the catcher to have a little conversation. Just tell him, next pitch, don't worry about that one.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. And Hardy will put the glove to this one for route number 2. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Jason Hayward. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. And that one stayed too low, apparently. And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. Castillo has a play. No trouble with this one. And the inning. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Catcher Wellington
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Schwarber is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first out.
Now batting.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Craig Gentry. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. 1 out, nobody on. 3-0 now. Adam Jones waits on deck. And he lost him here on 4 pitches. So a speed merchant is aboard now with 1 away.
That's center fielder number 10.
Digging in, Adam Jones. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Pitches a cold strike, the throw. And it's far too late as he steals second with ease. And Jones takes this one for a ball, 1-1. For Gentry, that's stolen base number 1 on the young season. Don't want to forget about him. And he'll turn and throw back to second again, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. Inside and low, 2-1. 2-1. Here's Lester's offering. Skied into very shallow right. Hayward has a read on it. And he makes the catch for the second out. Ready for another chance? Mark Trumbo. Yes, he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here. Here's Chris Bryant now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here comes the first pitch.
Chris Bryant.
And the slider swung on and chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
This is just great pitching. They start him off with the slider to get the strike, and then they bust him in with a fastball. I don't know what he's thinking up there, but they really are messing with his mind right now.
Now another 0-2. And that slider's almost in the dirt. 1-2. Here it comes. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight.
First baseman number 44.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Anthony Rizzo. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a drive out to the gap in right center. Rizzo will head for second. Throw into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Digging in to try it again. Jonathan Katnick comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate at strike one. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Hit on the ground toward the left. Machado has it. Throw gets him. 2 down. Striding in once again, Ben Zobrist. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Way in front of a great slider that time.
Tell you what, I'm already taking inventory in the 4th inning here, Matt. His secondary pitch has really been effective. He's used it well. He's getting a lot of good results from it.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires. Here's Manny Machado now. He'll lead things off here in this one-run contest.
Third baseman, Manny.
First pitch is a changeup for a called strike.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike zone, and that's why a pitcher can dominate. He's doing that in this game. Now that pitch won't light up the radar gun. It's not pretty, but it's effective when you set it up with the rest of your pitches.
The 0-2 once more. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2.
That's a pretty good pitch right there. 2-strike changeup. I like the thought process, and he got it on the corner. I got to give the hitter some credit for fouling that one off.
And a good throw gets him 1 gone. Here's Chris Davis now. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat. There's the cut fastball, but it's low, 1-0.
No strike.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw gets him. 2 down. Now batting, Jonathan Scope. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. On the ground to the left side. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Standing in, Javier Baez. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Javier.
And a foul tip held onto here at strike 1. Now here's the pitch. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2.
Aggressive swings out of him to start this at bat, but he hasn't been able to put the ball in play. Time to use that aggressiveness and make him chase now.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. At the plate, Kyle Schwarber. He's 0 for 1 thus far. In there at the knees, strike 1. 1 run on 3 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Chopped down the first baseline, but it's a foul ball, says the first base umpire. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. And Jones will handle this one for out number 2.
The catcher,
here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Swinging a soft liner, and that'll get down for a 2-out single. So with that, the top of the 5th is still alive. Into the box now, John Jay. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Throw over to the bag. 2 out with the man at first. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1.
Oh, that's a good-looking curveball to hit right there. That ball's coming right into you. So maybe he's measuring him and looking for another one this pitch.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. Here's Chris Johnson now. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
Designated hitter, Chris Johnson.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Hayward has a read on it. He's got it 1 away. Here's the shortstop now, J.J. Hardy. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. A swing and a miss at the big curveball.
That's a bad approach right there. Look, you may get that pitch later in the at-bat. If you're going to take a swing first pitch, it's got to be a ball you can drive. And that was not the pitch.
0-2 now from Lester. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Catcher, Wellington
50th pitch of the game on its way. Wellington Castillo will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count now.
And Hayward will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Here's Jason Hayward now. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Jason Hayward.
Chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. And that slider's almost in the dirt. Here it comes on 1-1. Line to shortstop, and there's 1 away. Here's Chris Bryant now. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound. But the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. He's got a couple of doubles thus far, so we'll see if he can keep it up. Bouncer down the line. Throw on to Davis takes care of him, and that'll end the inning. Ready for another shot now. Craig Gentry. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Swing and a liner. But this is yanked down out there at shortstop for the first out. Digging in to try it again. Adam Jones. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet.
Ready once again, Mark Trumbo. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Here it comes. 2-0 now. 2 out, nobody on. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
I like that pitch right there. You know he's keyholing you 2-0, and you put one right on the corner. He's not going to swing at it. And now all of a sudden you're back in the count again.
And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. Frozen on the fastball. Never had. Ready for another chance. Jonathan Katnick. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Skied into straightaway right. Trumbo has a read on it. 1 away.
The second
Here's Ben Zobrist now. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. You'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1. Almost got him to go around, but instead it's ball 3. Pitch on the way. And a changeup couldn't get him to bite, and it's ball 4. Here's Javier Baez. Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. And this is taken outside for ball one. Runners on first with one down. Left side. And no chance for Hardy. This is a base hit. Stepping in and ready for another shot. Kyle Schwarber. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. So they'll go to the bullpen now, and it'll be the left-hander here to face the upcoming left-handed batter. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
This is the guy they're going to have to be careful with. He could put 3 runs on the board in a hurry. So expect them to try to get him to chase something out of the zone if they can.
Ready with the 1-1. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And gone into the right field bleachers. Digging in and looking for more. He's 1 for 2 in the ball. J.P. Fetter comes on to pitch here with one man gone in the top of the 7th. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Well, these hitters can expect to see a heavy dose of that big fastball from this reliever. It's a major part of his arsenal. That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
And this is going to be a foul ball.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
Now a swing and a bouncing ball for the shortstop Hardy. Scooped up on to Davis at first, and there are 2 away. In now is John Jay. He struggled at the top of the lineup in this one, hitless to this point. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. 0-1 pitch on its way. Late swing and a ball line foul into the seats past the third base dugout. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. Hardy onto the grass, and that ends the inning. Striding in once again, Manny Machado. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Tapper up the line. That rolls foul for strike 1. And there's ball 1.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Hit to short. There's Baez. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Coming to the plate now, Chris Davis. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Here's Jonathan Scope now. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First pitch here misses wide. 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to short. Played on the backhand. And he'll beat the throw to first despite a fantastic effort. And that ought to be scored an infield single. First pitch coming. Here it is. Chris Johnson is in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 1-0. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground, but a foul ball. 1-1. The set and the 1-1 pitch. Cutter misses, and it's 3-1. Check that 2-1. And the pitch on 2-1. A fastball right over the outside corner.
Boy, he's been great in this one. He's only one strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Heading out towards shallow right. Hayward is there, and he'll. Now at the plate, Jason Hayward. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Jason Hayward.
Here comes the first pitch. A shot to second base and handled for the first out. Here's Chris Bryant now. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Swinging a ball line hard towards short, and he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game. Digging in once again, Anthony Rizzo. He's roped a couple of doubles in 3 trips to this point. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. 1-0 pitch on the way. In the dirt here, and forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Castillo has a play, and that's the second out of the inning. So digging in now. Jonathan Katnick. Darren O'Day. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Fly ball out to straightaway left. Gentry moves over. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Here's the shortstop now, J.J. Hardy. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far. Ball 1.
J.J. Hardy.
Hardy waiting on the 1-0. Back up the middle. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3. So their half of the 8th opens with a man aboard. So stepping in, Wellington Castillo. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Pedro Strop is on the pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
Chicago, number 46, Pedro Strop.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
Well, with the leadoff man getting on right there, Matt, they are falling so far behind. They have to capitalize. They have to get some runs to get back in this thing.
1-1. Here it is. Who jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1-2. The count's now at 2-2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
Ready now with the payoff pitch. This one's skied out toward right. Hayward has a read on it. 1 out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Here's Craig Gentry. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Hit on the ground toward the left. And that finds its way through for a base hit. Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
That's a great check swing. That's tough to hold up on that pitch. It looks like a fastball, and the slider just breaks away from you. He's held up, though. Strong hands.
Here's the 1-1. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Coming in is Jay. He can't get there as it falls in. He'll come home with it. And he'll make it back to third safely and be content just to advance the 90 feet. Oh, and with 2 men on third, they're going to get an out of this. Digging in now, Mark Trumbo. Trying to cash in here on this 2-out rally. Couple of men in scoring position with 2 away. Set to deliver the 0-1. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. The runners will stay put. However, the count evens at 1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1.
Matt, I just think he's pitching scared. Look, he's getting hit a little bit, and now he's falling behind.
And now this is smothered, but it squirts away a bit. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate.
Matt, this is a big pitch right here. They're putting together a nice little small rally. He's got to throw a strike right here and make him swing the bat.
Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Jay is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. Digging in the switch hitter, Ben Zobrist. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. And this is fouled back and out of play. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Hit out towards second. Scope has it. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Here's Javier Baez. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Scope will look this one in, and there are 2 away now. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Kyle Schwarber. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. The 1-0 pitch. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Jones is after it. And that's the 3rd out. Striding in, Manny Machado. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9. Wade Davis takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Your attention, please.
And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball.
Number 71.
Here it comes, 1-0. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
No strike.
Pretty good cut there, but it's to 2-1 now. Liner towards second, but this will be gloved out there at second as he didn't have far to go for the out.
First baseman, number 19.
Here's Chris Davis now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once.
Inside, ball 1.
And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Into the box now, Jonathan Scope. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Very weakly on the ground, but that one rolls foul. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit hard up the middle, and a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game. In now, Chris Johnson. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And now time is called, and the reliever is warm out there. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get moved. Hyun-Soo Kim will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. Seth Smith will be summoned off the bench. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. He might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses.
Well, tying run on deck. He should get something really good to hit right here in a 3-1 count. I'd be sitting on a fastball middle in.
And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces. To Rondon. First delivery to him on the way. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And that's a fair ball. In quickly with it is Hayward, so that holds the runner at third base. Here's the catcher, Wellington Castillo. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. The 0-1 pitch. Tough slider that just catches the corner for a strike. Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. A swing and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. Digging in. Gentry. He comes to the plate as the last chance. Eric Waldron called on as a pinch hitter here in a big spot. He'll have the bases loaded with 2 out in the inning. Now this is chopped foul at home plate. It's 0-1. Looking to minimize the damage here. And he swings and misses on that one. And now the Orioles are down to their final strike here.
He put himself in a good position jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first. And fellas, the outing turned in by the man you see there certainly can't go unrecognized. John Lester. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, I thought he pitched really well. He wasn't necessarily dominant, but turned in a good, solid effort and definitely was a factor in the win here.
Here now is the final line score.